Here are the biggest criminals in rap's history. P. Diddy. Puff Daddy, Puffy, Diddy, or Sean Combs as he's known, is arguably one of the greatest rappers in history but also a major criminal. He is accused of rape, sexual assault, sex trafficking, money laundering, and possession of illegal drugs. Last March, U.S. federal police raided 2 of his properties as part of the legal proceedings against him. 4 women, including singer Cassie, his former partner, accused him of rape. They alleged that he was physically, psychologically, and sexually abusive. In a video broadcast by CNN last May, Cassie is seen being beaten and dragged by Diddy through the corridors of the Intercontinental Hotel. The rapper is also the subject of a complaint for gang rape of a 17-year-old girl in 2003. He is accused of forcing the teenager to drink, drugging her, and then raping her. His former producer, Rodney Jones, also accuses the rapper of drugging and sexually assaulting him. In parallel with these multiple complaints, P. Diddy is under federal investigation for alleged sex trafficking. At issue are drugs and alcohol-filled parties organized by the rapper for years in his New York villa. Underage girls and prostitutes were given to P. Diddy's guests for orgies. These parties, considered legendary, are now under the yoke of the U.S. federal police. He was arrested on Monday, September 16th in New York for sex trafficking. He pleaded not guilty, but Judge Andrew Carter rejected his appeal despite a $50 million bail. The rapper is now awaiting trial under suicide watch. R. Kelly. He's a musical icon of the 2000s, known for his hit, I Believe I Can Fly, but he's also one of America's biggest criminals convicted of sex crimes. In September 2022, R. Kelly was convicted of child pornography. The evidence against him was overwhelming, including a video of him having sex with a 14-year-old girl. A few months earlier, R. Kelly had already been sentenced to 30 years in prison for sexual exploitation. An emblematic trial that took place thanks to the Me Too movement, as suspicions of sexual violence against the rapper were not new. He was first charged in 2002, then acquitted in 2008. But this time there was no escaping it. He had to face about 50 witnesses, and 11 survivors described an entire system of sexual exploitation set up by the rapper over many years. Facts that stretched from 1994 to 2018. He would lure very young girls into his net, promising them careers in music. Once trapped, they were drugged, confined, raped, and prostituted. The initial 20-year prison sentence was upheld on appeal last April, and the 57-year-old rapper is now expected to spend his retirement behind bars. Young Thug. Aptly named, Young Thug is one of the most notorious figures in U.S. rap's history. The 33-year-old American rapper is on trial in the United States for criminal conspiracy and participation in criminal activities in a landmark trial that began a year and a half ago. Young Thug, or Jeffrey Lamar Williams as he is known, is a giant of the South American rap scene. He has collaborated with Dua Lipa, Travis Scott, Nicki Minaj, and other big names. In May 2022, the rapper was arrested by the FBI and taken into custody with his sidekick Gunna, both facing 56 charges. Young Thug is accused of being the leader of a criminal street gang that wreaked havoc in Atlanta, Georgia. According to the prosecution, his label, Young Stoner Life Records, was a front for a branch of the Bloods gang, which was responsible for murders, drug trafficking, and violent car thefts. The hip-hop star strongly contested these allegations, and his lawyers did everything in their power to clear his name. At the end of 2023, he rejected the court's analysis of the rapper's lyrics as evidence against him. In all, 17 excerpts from the artist's songs were scrutinized by the prosecution, who believed they contained confessions to his multiple crimes. The practice sparked an outcry in the United States, and over 100 American artists, including Alicia Keys and Coldplay, signed a petition entitled Art on Trial Protect Black Art. But the prosecutor won't budge. Will Young Thug be convicted? To be continued.